So it says decision was made, divine feminine not fighting for masculine anymore. So the karmic thought that by playing with divine feminine's emotions, pretending to be divine masculine, so that she could get answers on how to keep divine masculine. So the karmic is saying, I still got faith in this stud that whenever divine feminine gives up on this divine masculine, I can go towards this stud and we'll be together and all that stuff like that. But that was supposed to happen before the kids, so that the stud wouldn't feel left out, like wouldn't feel like she was the only person without kids. So the karmic feminine and the stud was supposed to be together before the kids, but it's like like when you have kids, it's different. You can't really do nothing. So the masculine was asking divine feminine, why did it take you 2 years to come forth and ask me for a DNA test or whatever? Like, because when divine feminine told the masculine she was pregnant at 5 weeks and 5 days, he was like, you can keep that to yourself. He said you could keep that to yourself. So in my I was crushed, because I'm like, here I am with 2 kids. First baby daddy passed away. With this one, it's like it was 2 possible fathers, because the night of conception I was using protection, but it broke, and I'm like, so then I'm like, maybe nothing will happen because we was using protection, and I don't know. But I'm sorry I'm chewing it, y'all. But I shouldn't have did that. I'm sorry, y'all, I'm being rude. Oh, no, that was something y'all needed to hear. But I was in the process of one of the baby fathers. I'm finna whoop him. No, I'm not, but dang it. Ugh. Stefan, stop, baby. In the process of getting a paternity test from one of the possible fathers, but he was taking all day. And he's stupid, because if you're not the father, you won't have to pay for a child that's not yours. But by you not going through with whatever, and they explained to him, they said that if you don't go forth with paternity, you will automatically be deemed as the father, and you're gonna have to pay child support. So why not just disqualify yourself from the possible father, because they want to have control over divine feminine, because they couldn't control her. So by her not knowing paternity of her child, they feel like she'll forever be stuck between the two and wishing that she could have a family with them or whatever. My goodness. But he can't find his way through the situation to go towards divine feminine, because he feels like this karmic feminine is his divine feminine. But he changed his perception of divine feminine, and now he's seeing the difference between karmic feminine and divine feminine, because missing something important. Because now that divine feminine took her power back and the karmic can't channel divine feminine's energy, the karmic feminine has to be herself, and divine masculine is starting to see, like, when I'm connecting with divine feminine, I feel like it feels empty. As in, before divine feminine called to confront them, when he communicated with divine feminine, it felt like full of love and emotion and all that stuff like that. But when the karmic feminine did it, it didn't feel as authentic in the 3D as it did in the 5D. And she blamed it on the baby, and I'm just tired, I'm just emotional, I'm going through postpartum, da, 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 da. So the masculine gifts. So don't accept any gifts from anybody that ghosted you, that lied on you, that allowed these karmics to or whatever, because he was in his feelings. He said, how could you get pregnant by somebody else? And I was, so that's why the karmic feminine thinks that it's funny to throw pregnancies in divine feminine's face, because the masculine wanted divine feminine to have his baby. But when that happened, the baby mama number 2 was afraid of losing or being a single mom and being homeless or whatever, or just she just didn't want the divine feminine to have him. But he's saying, accept the friendship. We can start off as friends, get to know each other, and that way we're not confusing anything and or whatever. But it's like you have to make sure that you're not out here with nobody. If you want divine feminine, you have to cleanse your energy for at least 3 months before you could make it serious. And he said we're going to use that 3 months to get to know each other. And this time, he's going to, well, without the sex and all that stuff like that and sleeping together and blah, 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 that will really help, because he knows that divine feminine won't be able to control him. OMG. And the reason why he thinks divine feminine is controlling and like does this spell stuff is because the time that he was messing with divine feminine, he was with the baby mama number 2, and she's into all that black magic stuff. And you know, because I know baby mama number 2, she has mommy issues, and of course, you know, as a single mom raising girls and they look like they dad or whatever, she also has daddy issues because she don't know her dad or whatever. And I'm sure the karmic feminine has mommy and daddy issues as well, because I think she's staying with her grandparents. So the karmic feminine and divine feminine have the same situation going on. They're both dark skinned. The only difference was kids. But soon after this masculine got with this karmic feminine, she ended up pregnant. So yeah, she has kids. And by the time the download got to divine masculine, that his divine feminine is like the mother of his kids, this karmic has kids. But I think the first child is not divine masculine, which is why this karmic feminine is mad at divine feminine for messing with karmic feminine's true baby daddy, which is the karmic masculine. But it was a one night stand and she got pregnant. She don't believe in abortions and all stuff like that. But she also was unsure of who the daddy was, so she just said it was divine masculine. Now, before messing with divine masculine, karmic feminine had a boyfriend, like she was committed to, that it could be his baby or the karmic masculine's baby. So they flipped that onto divine feminine to make divine feminine's situation the same as karmic feminine. But to the best of divine masculine's knowledge, he thinks that karmic feminine's first baby is his, and there was no DNA test. So if this masculine did sign a birth certificate, there was no need for the second baby, because he would have been responsible for that child under the law, and he would have had to pay child support. But so even if he get a DNA test, he might break up with her and she gonna put him on child support, but she gonna put him on child support for 2 kids. Something like that. Oh, okay, baby, just confirmed. And that's the baby that's possibly divine masculine's baby.